Hello everyone and welcome to Settlers of Catan, and sometimes I just get a craving for a board game, and today I was craving Settlers of Catan, and this is kind of an unaffiliated website, twosheep.io, but it runs pretty much the same as Settlers of Catan, so if you're used to Settlers of Catan, this should be no different. And I think alongside Carcassonne, it's one of the best games to start learning kind of more complex board games than something like Monopoly, and while still fairly basic in principle, the strategies can get quite complicated, so we're going to go for a 4-player base game, and we are going to be playing as pink, it seems, but black, red and teal will all put down their initial bases. Now where you put down your initial bases, if you're unfamiliar with Catan, that will give you some of your starting resources, but that is only on the second one. But we want to try get at least one sheep, one wood, one ore, one wheat, one clay, and the higher the number, or the higher the amount of dots here, the more likely it is that we will actually be successful in gaining these resources. Now this is a bit of a weird map, I've noticed, and I don't have any particularly great spots I would like to go. I'd like to be able to gather all my resources as best possible. I think what we might do is take the 8-4-3 here. We're going to be a bit low on ore, but I think that'll be okay, and what we'll do, we will start rotating this way. And because we have gone fourth, we get to place our second settlement straight away, and that will allow us to gain some other resources. So we've got clay here, we've got a sheep here, and we have ore here, which means we need to find wheat and wood somewhere else. Now, unfortunately, there's not really somewhere we can get wheat and wood, so we're going to have to trade or buy or rob and steal our way to at least one of those until we can get another settlement out on the field. And what I might do, I might kind of focus overwhelmingly on wheat, ore and sheep. That's usually quite a good strategy to go for objective cards. We'll get to those in a little bit. And we can kind of keep our people over here, and we might be able to go for some wood down here. We could go for the wood down here as well, but that's kind of an awkward spot, that wood. And I would like to get wheat as well. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to commit to not getting any... I'm not going to get any wood for the time being, but I will go and put my other settlement down here, I think. And what we'll do, we will try head towards that 2-for-1 on brick, but potentially also want to head down here and take advantage of this. So we'll head down with our other road. Roads allow us to build settlements going forward. That settlement from Aqua is frustrating. That's going to block us off from that wood. We could have some real issues with wood going forward, so we might need to trade or do something else. There's a lot of people up here, and the way the game works is that if you get 10 points, you win. And settlements give you points, as do cities, which give you double resources, and so does development cards as well. Now, everyone will roll the dice, and if the number comes up, you get a resource. So for example, black just got some wheat because the number 5 was rolled. We are going to really struggle here without any access to wood. We can get one up there potentially on the 2-for-1 for brick. Maybe our best option. For now though, I want to try steal wood from someone. I know that red has potential opportunity for wood, so go there. Red only had one card, so we'll do that. Right, what do I want to do? I want to get some wood somewhere. I'll see if anyone's willing to trade a wood for a wheat. What about an ore for a wood? Is that better? Okay, red will do that trade. I'll take that because I need wood. Quite a lot of it, in fact. Is anyone else willing to... Okay, no one's willing to trade wheat for wood. That's okay. So, yes. The way that we need to kind of play this is either go for settlements, go for cities, or you can also get points for longest roads, and also via knights, and that all comes via development cards. Because we have little access to wood, we're going to be focusing more on the ore, wheat, sheep strategy of development cards. We have a decent sheep yield here, we could probably do with another one, but for the meanwhile we need to get some more stuff. And so far it's not going all too well. What we could do is actually see if someone would be willing to trade a wheat for an ore. Would someone be willing to do that? Okay, so red would do that straight away. That allows us to get a city down. And what we might do, we will put that here. So we will make that a city. That gives us one more point. That means that any time 8, a 4, or 3 is rolled, we will get double our resources. So it's a good first step for us, I would say. But we do need to find a way to get some access to wood, or maybe go up here to where there's cheap trades, where we can get cheap trades and 2 for 1. We can do ore for wheat. I'm okay. I'd rather hold on to my ore for the time being. It's a bit of a weird board. Everything's in kind of weird locations. I probably should have focused on putting down a settlement down here, just for access to wood, because I can still get to wood, but it's not the easiest way to do so. And we're not really getting the rolls that we need at the moment. A lot of resources going to black and red, not so much us. Even though we are on an 8, we're on a 6. The 6 is being blocked, however, by the Baron, which we haven't really talked about yet, but the Baron has just moved up to the 8. And we just had our cards stolen by red. So the Baron blocks off any resources from being taken, and they can also steal. Red has gone for a city down here, but we do finally get 2 sheep, which is wonderful. And we can't do that trade. So you can trade with other players to see if there's things that work in your favour. We would have got 2 bricks there. Unfortunately, the robber Baron is in the way, and we could be in trouble here. Without access to wood, we could have some real issues, as wood gives us roads, gives us settlements, and other such things. So it really is important that we try and get some way of accessing it. But we've been blocked off by aqua here, so we need to find another way around. We've got 4 sheep, so we might want to go for a big sheep trade. We'll see if someone wants to trade any sheep for wood or anything like that. We do also need this guy to move. There's 1 ore for us. Would anyone be willing to trade me a sheep for a wood? Anyone up here? No. What about a sheep for a clay? And any more success? Okay, red and black wood. We'll go with black because red is already a bit more powerful. Sheep for a wheat. Anyone want to trade this? We've got plenty of sheep. Red would do the trade. That's fine. And would someone do an ore for a wood? That might work. And we got good access to ore. No, okay, that's fine. But we managed to use our sheep effectively, and hopefully that allows us to keep pushing forward. There's a big dearth of settlements down that part of the world, so I'd love to move down there, but we're fairly stuck. We could try, if we get 1, 2, 3, 4 bits of road, we could head down here and get a much better access to wood, which might not be a terrible idea, because we do need wood in some capacity, otherwise we're going to really struggle. And that might also work towards us getting the longest road as well. So that might be a possibility. Thankfully this guy's now moved, and I wonder if we'll get some brick, because brick is useful. No, so the robber's moved. We're going to go up here to the red and black, and we're going to steal from red, I would say. Okay, that has given us a brick. That's not bad. Anyone willing to trade a wood? I will give you an ore. No. What about a sheep? Sheep for a wood? No, I think there might just be a slight. I think there might just be a slight dearth of wood at the moment. What about a brick for a wood? I'm even willing to trade that. No, no one wants to. No one wants to give me wood. Got plenty of bricks, so we could always trade that in. But if we have too many resources when the robber moves, we will have our cards culled in half, and we certainly don't want that to happen. You want ore for sheep? That's not something I'm willing to do at the moment. I'm going to just buy. I can't buy a development card till I've rolled. Please don't roll the Baron. Okay, double 6. That's okay. Buy a development card, and this is a monopoly. Ooh, that's going to be useful to get myself some wood. That might actually change the game in our favour. In the meantime, anyone willing to give me any wood if you have any? Okay, light blue will do that, thank you. We're going to start building our way down to this area here, and that is going to be important. Now, we can't play our monopoly card this turn, but hopefully we can start pushing towards some actual wood production, and we will need that. You want to do clay for wood? No. Well, first of all, I can't do that. Second of all, I wouldn't do that, because wood is the most valuable resource to me at the moment. Okay, black has put down another settlement, so me, black and red are kind of at similar stages. Teal lagging slightly behind, but we only have 2 settlements, whereas black has 3, so it's got slightly better production, although So 2 of his settlements are only on tiles of 2. Only has 2 hexagonal tiles as opposed to 3, like the rest of us. So that's not too bad. I think probably I'll aim for one of these spots down here. It's not perfect being on a 2, but having access to a very high moving wood production is not bad at all. Where can I go where this isn't going to actively target me? Because I don't want to... Actually, we'll go here. We'll go after red. We'll keep targeting red for the time being. I'm also going to play a Monopoly card. I want as much wood as possible. No, no one has any wood. No, that was a waste of... That was a waste. That was a real waste. Bugger. Okay, we're going to buy another development card. We got another Monopoly card. Way. Let's try and time that a little bit more effectively. Only red and blue actually have... Red and aqua actually only have access to wood. So that's something we need to bear in mind. If we see number 5 or 11 come up, that will be our time to get wood. Because everyone seems to be struggling with wood at the moment. We might need to trade in for wood. That was a 9. Okay. We're doing okay. We're not too far behind the general pack at the moment. Okay, we've got a bunch of brick there. I don't think... I'm actually going to trade in for a wood, if I can work out how to do so. And if I go to the... So 1, 2, 3, 4. And I want a wood. And that will be via the bank. So that gives me another road. We just need to keep pushing towards our... We need to keep pushing towards this wood down here. I do have Monopoly, but I'm going to hold back on it because not everyone has that. I mean, quite a few people have cards, but I'm not sure what they have at the moment. Possibly brick. We could try brick Monopoly. Oh, 12 bricks. Okay, that was worth doing. I think we sold nearly all of that from red and black. Okay, we're going to trade this again for 2 more wood to the bank. This is very expensive to do, but it means I can get down to here, and that is very, very important. Is anyone willing to trade me a wheat? I will give you a brick. Okay, black will do that. We're just going to sell them back their own stuff, and we can get a settlement down here, and that gets us some sheep, but more importantly, wood. I'm very, very happy with that indeed. That was a useful Monopoly to take. And there we go. Now we have access to wood, we can start being in a bit of a power position, because everyone will come to us saying, oh, please give us some wood, because not many people have wood. So actually we can get another settlement down straight away. I'm not sure where we'd want to put it. I'd like to try get down here maybe to the 3-for-1, or possibly the 2-for-1 on the wheat. We do have a good amount of wheat production, so we could aim for down there, potentially. For now, though, let's just roll. We've got plenty of sheep. We're also going to aim... Okay, so pink has taken the longest road. That's me, which is wonderful. And so we've got 5 continuous roads. We have 6 victory points at the moment because we have a continuous road, 1 city, and 2 other settlements. Excellent. We will also go for a development card because why not? And we'll end our turn there. And so this knight card allows me to move the robber baron at my discretion and steal a card from someone. I think if I get 3 knight cards, that would allow me to take the lead in terms of points. Again, because you can get 5 plus continuous roads to 2 points, and you can also get some other victory points by using your knights. So far we are putting ahead, but someone can steal the longest road off me, although it doesn't seem like many other people are focusing on the longest road at the moment, so that should be okay. Let's roll the dice. We are getting plenty of resources now, and we will play the knight card, and we will go and steal from red. And does anyone want to give me any bricks? I will give an ore. Okay, black will do that, that's fine. We'll build another road. We're going to go over to this 2-for-1 on wheat and get some other sheep as well. And we will just... I wonder if someone would do... Would someone do 2 sheep for 2 wheat? That'd be wonderful. No. No one would. But that's okay. Okay, let's keep pushing forward. And we're doing well. We're doing well. I thought we were going to struggle without the wood, but we managed to push down to this very powerful wood spot, even though it's only a 2-hex tile, or 2-hex city, 2-hex settlement, I should say. I'd say it's still doing very well. I'm intrigued to see who will be the next people to kind of take up the lead, because no one has many continuous roads together. So they're not going to get that, and I'm the only one with any knights played for the time being. So for the time being, we're doing pretty well. Anyone to give me some more brick? Would Black give me some brick? Go on, you don't want to. No? Okay. What about a sheep for a brick? I doubt they'll do that. Oh, no, Black will do sheep for a brick, thank you. We'll get another road over here, just cementing our longest road. But also, importantly, means that we can get down a 2-for-1 on the wheat, especially with that wheat there. That's going to be very, very powerful indeed. We have pretty good wheat production at the moment. Wood for a clay. Yeah, we'll actually take that because our clay is currently blocked off. I don't know if they'll trade with us. No, they're going to trade with someone who's less in the lead, which, you know, does make sense. Okay, what is our next move here? You want to trade wood for brick? Yeah, I'll do wood for brick, that's fine. If they accept it, which they may or may not do. They do want wood for brick. Yes, okay, they will do that, wonderful. And Red has built a road and also bought a development card. See, this is concerning. Black, Red and Teal all have... Oh my goodness, Teal has 7 development cards. I don't know when they're going to use them, but that is mildly concerning. Anyone to give me a wood? No? Okay, it wasn't even my turn, that's probably why. Who has good wood production? Red probably does. I'll go back here. Okay, no wood from Red at the moment, but we might be able to get it another way. Red will trade with us, thank you very much. And we'll get another settlement down here. That gives us 2-for-1 wheat, but also just a great deal more production. So I'm happy with that. So that gets us up to 7 points. I think we've got longest road secured, but I'm not sure with the amount of development cards that Teal is holding on to. That's concerning to me. That's very concerning indeed. But okay, they've now blocked off our wheat production. That's okay, we have other wheat production up here with the 11 and the 5. That's not too bad. Being able to trade in 2-for-1 with wheat is very, very good indeed. And that was a good turn, goodness me. I like that a lot. We can get a development card, but we're going to have to roll first. And there's not many development cards left for sure. So that's something I need to be a little bit concerned about. But we are still quite significantly in the lead. So at the moment it's not a huge issue. But it might be in future. We're not going to do that trade. Mostly because we can't, because they want wood. And we have no wood to give. Okay, they're trading, but they're not doing much here. They're building roads. But they're not building any new settlements or cities for the time being. Like I said, I'm just concerned about the amount of development cards that some of these guys have. It could become fairly troublesome. Okay, we can't do that. Okay. We're getting a lot of stuff here. We'll buy another development card. Ooh, 1 victory point, yes please. In the meantime, let's do this. And what do I want to block off? Let's block off this brick. And we'll steal from Black. And he's going to give us a sheep. It's not too bad. And do we want to do any trading? Will anyone give us any... What do we want? What about a wood? Clay for a wood. Would anyone do that? No, seems not. That's okay. We need to be a little wary of the amount of resources we have, because it means if the robber turns up, they will take half, although I do believe we get to choose which ones. That's not too bad, all things considered. I really thought we were going to struggle without the wood, but we seem to be leading the way quite considerably, actually. And because people keep on building roads, but they're not really building any more cities or anything like that. Wood for brick, I will happily do that if you want to, but I doubt they'll trade with me. I imagine they'll trade with the people who are less powerful. Okay. Red is up to 4. Oh, red built another city. Okay, so red seems to be my main opposition. But teal could have a lot more points. I don't know. Because they could have a lot of victory points and development cards. So I'm going to have to start really pushing with that as best I can. Pushing towards 10 points. Because for all I know, teal could be on 7, 8 points. And it's just not known to me. And would anyone give me a wheat? I would trade a wood or anything really. No. What about brick for a wheat? I don't really think many people have wheat at the moment. Or for wheat? Any possibility? Black will do all for wheat, thank you very much. I could put a settlement down here. It's not going to be perfect, but I'll put it down. It's another point and would get me more resources as time goes on. We're up to 9 points. Kind of in a bit of a race with the others in terms of objective cards. Also development cards, I should say, just because like I said, I am a little bit concerned. Where else do we want to try push to? We could try push up here. We've definitely got longest road secured, so that's fine. I'm just concerned about everything else. And they want to do all for sheep. I will throw my hat into the ring, although I imagine they will trade with teal, not myself. Yeah, they're not going to trade with someone who's on 8 points. Really, there's no reason why you'd be holding back your... There'd be no reason to be holding back your development cards unless it's something of importance. So, oh, we can go for a... Actually, we can go for a city this turn. That would win us the game. But the Baron has shown up. That's unfortunate. So we need to give up 4 cards. So we can no longer buy a city. That's unfortunate. We were just about to claim the win there. So be it. So we will just have to find another way to win. I'm sure... Okay, we've got what we need there. We'll buy a city here. And that gives us the win. Excellent. So, us on 10 points, teal on 3. They had 3 development cards, so not quite as much as I thought. Red on 4 and black on 3, so really not too bad at all. Dice rolls, mostly 7, of course 7 being a very popular roll. 6 and 8 also being pretty popular as well. Resources, we were pretty heavy on the ore. Not so much on the wheat, and of course wood was a real struggle for everyone. Poor black here didn't get a single bit of wood that entire game. Activity, we took the most time, but that's okay, that's because we are not a computer. Trade proposals, we did a lot. Successful trades was about even. Development cards, we had 2 monopoly cards, 1 victory point card and 2 night cards. Weirdly, teal had 5 night cards but didn't play them. They would have been in a lot better state had they done so. 3 victory point cards, 1 year of plenty, and 1 road builder card. Again, if teal had actually played their development cards, they might be in a much better spot. But there we go, a pink victory in only 21 minutes and 52 seconds, although 75 turns. Pretty much a clean sweep, but had teal used their development cards a little bit more effectively, I imagine this would have been a much closer fight. But I just love Settlers of Catan. It's such a nice game and it's such a relaxing game to play. I actually have a variant of this board game that I play called the Siedler von Nuremberg, which was made for the 250th anniversary of Nuremberg or something similar to that. Not necessarily of the city of Nuremberg, but for some event. And it's a slight variation. It's very hard to find. It's out of print now, and certainly you can't find it online or to play online. But it's actually the one I play more. Maybe we'll do some real life kind of board games in the future. We should just have to see. In the meantime, thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye bye.